You are welcome to Remit Trade Academy. On the 4-hour chart, if you buy at this very point, you should be in loss or your LCL should be hit by now. I told you that the market is going to retrace from this level to the downside, and I talk about this very area of the chart, and this very zone should be where the market will retrace into before continuation, but the market dip right down into this level of critical support that we were paying attention to. If you want to find that out, watch this very video right here. And on the ETH 4-hour chart as well, I told you not to take a buy position at this very point. If you did buy here, you should be in massive loss right now. And I told you that the market is going to retrace to this very area of resistance right here and this very support at this very point. That's why I said the market is going to retrace into before next continuation. If you buy here, you should be in massive loss or your SL should be hit right now. The same thing on Matic. The market is going to come back down, and this was the level where I drew at this very point. Looking at these two areas, was very important on the chart, and if you want to find that out as well, you can also watch this very video. So what are we expecting today? As we begin to see a little momentum to the upside on Matic, ETH right here, and also on BTC 4-hour chart. All of these and more into this analysis. If you are new to this channel, please help like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. On the 1-day chart right at this area, after this very move to the upside, I think that the market is going to move to the upside into the $33,000 and $34,000, and between $33,000 and $34,000 we're going to see a retracement before continuation. What happened was the reverse of this prediction. Market just slumped right down and to this very level of support. And I also told you about the MACD, that the MACD histogram is still forming on the positive side, and this is also an indication that market have that capacity to move back right down. So what I am paying attention to right now on the 1-day chart Bitcoin is this whole level of $31,000 and this level of $39,600. We must have to pay attention to this very area on the chart, that is from this point up to this very area on the chart. Market must significantly break out on the 1-day chart for us to enter any position to the upside or the downside on the 1-day chart Bitcoin. Because of this very move to the upside, a lot of person bought the market, and right now the market is right way down, even below where the market started going to the upside from on this very bullish candle right here. So a lot of panic at this very area, and remember next week is Fed interest rate decision, so the market can be in a range, or the market can even break this level before we see that final move in the market to the upside. So what you should pay attention to is these two levels of resistance at this very point and this level of support at this very area. A breakout of these two areas will clearly confirm to us that the market is about to move to the upside. And one of the things you have to pay attention to as well is the MACD. If market breaks out and the MACD have not started formation on the positive side with green bar, then it is not also a right time to enter the market. And right now, if the market break out on the support level and begin to move to the downside, it will be a sound indication that the market is going to come down. Reason why, the MACD histogram is already forming on the negative side right here. So if market break here, it will be a good sign that the market is going to continue back down. On the 4-hour chart Bitcoin, I told you that the market is going to move into this area and that you should not buy the market at this very point, and that it's going to retrace. Exact same thing happened right here, even below where the market moved from. So market go back down into this level of support. Two things to pay attention to right now. Although this very zone where the market is a very dangerous zone to trade. So one thing is that if you don't know how to trade the range, don't trade the market for now, and watch out for a breakout here on the support. A breakout here on the support will further make the market to continue back to the downside, and that will align with what I am looking out for on the Bitcoin chart on this very level of support as well. So a breakout on the 4-hour chart with a significant bearish candle to the downside will send the market into the $29,000. the level that I've been talking about on this very channel. And also this market right now, what I am expecting is a little retracement to the upside on the immediate short term. The market should retrace a little bit into this area of resistance right at this point. So this level of resistance should act as another resistance for the market to continue back down again. A breakout here, like I said, is going to send the market back to the downside. If you don't know how to trade the range, please don't trade until this zone and this support zone is actually broken in the market. And on the ETH chart, one day, see the market broke out, and I was expecting this market to move into this zone of $2,100. What happened is the market turned back to that analysis and come back down into this very area of $1,912 right now. What I am still paying attention to is the market to come back into this zone before any next move in the market on ETH. What I mean is market should continue its bearish movement to the downside. Market should continue downward into this very area, and then before we see a final move to the upside right now on ETH. Pay attention to this very zone of support as well, because a breakout here with a bullish candle that closed below every other close around this very area will mean that the market is going to come back to the downside. And also we have to pay attention to the MACD. Anytime this breakout occur, we are going to see the MACD histogram start formation on the negative side of the MACD, which will further confirm that the market is going to come back to the downside. But on the immediate short term, we need to pay attention to the market coming gradually into this level of key support on the 1-day chart ETH. And on the 4-hour chart, I told you not to take a trade at this very point right here, and the reason was that the market has already moved all the way from here to this very area of resistance, and markets don't move parabolically for a very long time. Even the market is going to continue its movement, it have to retrace before continuation, and that is why I told you that you should not take a buy position at this very area, and that market is going to retrace. After retracement, you will now take your buy position to the upside for continuation. But right now what we see that the market come back into this zone I was expecting and go below the zone into this very area, and right now we are seeing this very sluggish movement in the market. What I'm expecting on the ETH chart right now is market to continue into this very level of support. So on ETH, market should come back down into this very zone. This very zone is very important on the chart, so market should continue its bearish movement downward into this very zone. This very area will be a nice place to take a buy position than where the market is right now. The market have capacity of moving from here to the upside, but that is not what I am paying attention to. I am expecting this market to continue its movement in here, and then from here you can see a nice move to the upside. Don't take a buy nor sell position, because if you take a sell position from here, market will not move very far when it will reach this very level before the next move up again. So it will be wise for you to wait for the market to move into this very zone of support. And on Matic, I told you that the market is going to retrace, and that if you miss this very movement from here to the upside, that you should not bother entering the markets at this very area of resistance. It is always very bad for you to buy at resistance and afterwards see the market come down against you. This very area was very important. That is why I said the market is going to retrace into this very zone. And market did retrace into this very zone right now on Matic. What I am paying attention to on Matic is the market to come back down slightly into this zone of support, because this very area of support is where the market moved parabolically to the upside from in the past. So that means market should move a little bit downward into this very zone of support. Market coming into this very zone of support because we have a nice level of demand at this very point. Markets will have a greater capacity of moving to the upside, so I'm expecting a slight movement downward. Then from here, market should begin to move to the upside on Matic. That is what I am paying attention to. Market also have a big chance of moving from here to the upside. If market move from here to the upside, just know that that movement will not last long. market can just move a little bit to the upside and continue back down into this very zone. So your focus should be this very area of support, because if markets move up, the market is going to come back down into this very area of support. This is what I'm paying attention to on Matic. If you are new to this channel, please like the video, help subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.